Hey everyone, welcome to the August edition of my Buy It Now sale. Every month I put up 5 or 6 items and I put them out there for a price. I let you guys, uh, I tell you guys what it's worth, and I let you guys leave comments saying who is going to win. I will give an item its number, and you will simply, if you want the item for the price I offer, you can put down in the comments, Buy It Now, item number one. And the first person that leaves a comment for each item, you're going to get that. As far as shipping goes, I take care of all that. You don't have to worry about it. So the price you bid is the price you pay. Now, I used to do an auction format of this, but I would also want to put out a price because I want to guarantee that whoever gets my stuff is getting it for a good price. I'm trying not to have the person with the most money in their pocket buy all the cool stuff that I have. I'm trying to do it in such a way that I know that the stuff that I have has value and you're getting a good deal. So that's the reason I do it the way I do it. I've had millions of suggestions on better ways to do it, but the bottom line is every time I do this, all the stuff I have sells. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know there's a lot of people that want me to change the time or change the day or do this, that, and the other so that they can also participate. I understand your feelings, but I have to keep it consistent so that the majority of the people know when it happens. All right. As far as paying for the stuff, I have all kinds of ways to do payment. I accept at PayPal or Zelle at stupluback at msn.com. You can do Cash App at $Stu or you can do check or money order to Steve Plebanek at P.O. Box 171, Russell, Illinois 60075. The other thing I want to say is if you bid, I will contact you in the comments saying that you won. I would really appreciate if you reply back letting me know how I should expect to see the money. And when you do send the payment, make sure you include a shipping address so I know where to send the stuff back. I shouldn't have to track anybody down 2 weeks after the fact and say, hey, what's going on? Only bid if you plan on paying for it. I can, if you need, if you get paid Friday, okay, let me know. But I shouldn't have to track anybody down. All right. I have a number of things this week. Some of you who have been watching my videos can probably expect what a lot of this week is going to be, but it's not all that. I'm going to start off with something that a person watching one of my older videos made an offer, and they said, if you still have these, I will take them, and they gave a price. And people do that to me all the time, and very little of it ever actually gets followed through. But since I have this current format to sell stuff, we're going to do it this way. So I have $200 worth of small head $5 bills. These are all circulated. This was the stuff that was in the bottom of my safety deposit box. And somebody saw that video and they made an offer. And if they want it, here they are. You can have it for that offer price, whoever that one person is. Now, if that person decides not to buy these, next month I will put these out there for everybody. But I just want to say I do have those. And if the person who made the offer doesn't take it, well, then you guys can have it for the next one. But yeah, if you were the person that made the offer, you can simply reply to this and we'll get that started. So that's the special offer and maybe a preview for the next auction. All right, item number one this week. I have a $100 bill, and it happens to be a star note. $100 bill, this particular one is from 2013. You can see right there, 2013. There is the star. Now, I looked up this note, and it turns out that this $100 bill is actually on the rare side. It's one of only 384,000, if I recall. Now, in this case, it looks really nice, but I will tell you it does have a crease. And it does have a slight crease here, so it's not crisp, uncirculated. It's decent, but it's not perfect, and I don't want you to think that it is perfect. And I also don't really know how much of a value there is on this exact type of note. I mean, we are talking about a short print note, and everybody loves to collect $1 bills with short printed stars. Well, this is a $100 bill with a short printed star, so I don't know if I know it's not a multiple. I know if you had a $1 bill that had something special, it would sell for $20. That doesn't mean that a $100 bill sells for 20 times as much. Generally, it sells for $20 over face value, is the way to think of it. Either way, I'll let you guys debate on the actual price, on the actual value of this. Once again, we'll show it real close just so you can see it's not perfect. Here you get a good idea of the fold line there. It almost looks like there might be even a very, very light fold here. But it is a rare star note. And for this, I'm making it as close to face value as I can. I understand that I cover all the shipping costs in there, and I know that there are fees and such. So if you want item number one, the 2013 short print note, the total price on this is going to be $115. That's enough to cover the shipping. That's enough to cover any additional fees that I incur. So yeah, item number one, $115 on a rare $100 star note. That's item number one. Item number two. This is a 1950 A $100 note, and this one's in pretty good shape. I was impressed by this one. I am not going to call it crisp uncirculated, because I don't think it is. After all, I found it in circulation. So to say crisp uncirculated is not exactly fair. Slightly thinner on this side than it is on this side. Let's look at the back. Maybe we can pick up something here. You can see there's a little bit of handling right here. If I look at the top, I can see a little bit of a wave to it, which does indicate handling. I'm not sure if it's a very light fold there or not. Overall, the note is in nice shape, really good shape, but I'm not going to call it uncirculated. I'm going to call it safely about uncirculated. You can see it's got a little bit of handling, a little bit of dirt there, but overall, the note's really nice. Now, this one, according to the book, in a 63, books out at $225, and I don't think this will grade a 63. In fact, I don't think it'll grade a 60. I think it tops out at 58, more likely the 45 to 50 range. In a 20, it didn't list anything, so that means face value. But this one is most certainly better than a 20. Regardless of all that, I am going to ask just enough to cover all my expenses. Once again, on item number two, we're talking $115. That covers my shipping cost and everything else. And this one's pretty nice. This one's pretty nice. And since I got it in circulation, I'm just going to make sure I don't lose money on it. So that's number two. Number three. Number three is a similar note, but this one is from 1950. The 1950 $100 bill. This one also in pretty good shape. You can see it does have a marking from the print. That's a print line, or a cut line, I should say, so they know where to cut the notes. Overall, really nice. It's also got a cut mark here. Does have a little fold here. I don't know if you can see that real well. It's got a corner that's kind of dinged. So we're probably talking 30 to 40 on this particular note as far as a grade. You can kind of see that fold there a little bit better. So yeah, and there's that mark right there. You can see it has a little bit of dirt there from handling. So yeah, this one 30 to 40, 45 on a really good day maybe, as far as the grade goes. But the thing is this actually does have a book. Even in a 20, this starts out at $125. By the time you get up to choice uncirculated, you're looking at $275. But not from me. Remember, my price includes shipping. This is going to be item number three, and you can have this for $120. $120, and it's yours. That's item number three. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. Item number four, how appropriate, is a $4 bill. This is a $4 note, and if we look real close, we can see that the date is March 1855. This is a $4 bill from the Bank of the State of South Carolina, and it features Fort Moultrie, which was a huge fort when it came to the Revolutionary War. Just a very historic note. And this note, if I remember, I don't know how well it's going to show on here, but it has been cut canceled. okay? And that means that there are cut marks. You can kind of see that one there. Yeah, there. That, if I go like this, you can see it right there. That means that the note was redeemed, and then it also has the stamp saying that it was redeemed. I mean, come on, what was it, 1860? That it was redeemed. That's pretty cool. Here, let's just zoom in on this so you can try to make out all that stuff that you like there. Just cool. Just cool. Now, these in the big book were listed at like $350 or something crazy like that. I think a museum had some of these and they released them because some of these were hitting the market and selling for under that $350 range. And I'm aware of that, so I'm not asking anywhere near that $350 range. This one is also one of the higher serial numbers that I saw. That's a 3, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be 71 or 311, but many of the notes that I have are only 2 digits. So to see this one as a 3-digit, that's a higher one. Normally you find notes that are $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $4, definitely a unique a unique denomination. And so what are we going to do in this one? This one, even though it's cut canceled and even though the book says that 350 number, we're going to let this one go for 125. 125 and it's yours. That's item number 4. Item number 5 was also part of my spring cleaning. It kind of goes along with this. I thought this was neat, and I know that this is harder to get than most people would expect. And what this is a crisp, uncirculated strap of $1 bills. You can see here, series of 2021. These happen to be from Cleveland, Ohio, and you can read the serial number. They start off at 01, and if we go to the back, there's the 00. I don't want to handle them too much. Now, I will tell you that they do have the BEP strap. That is the BEP strap on there. It is stamped June 19th, 2024. It does have somebody's initials on there. It does have a marker line here from the place that I got it. And the other thing I want to show you is, if we look here, I'm going to slide this over just a bit. You can see there is damage to one note because the place that gave me these, I don't know if they ran them through a counter or what, but when they put them back, they put it with note number 60 on top, and that made number 59 on the bottom. So I had to put them back the way they go, but when they put the strap back on it, note number 60 kind of got a little crooked. But everything else is crisp, uncirculated, and these are in order. Now, what's the big deal about this? Well, the big deal is, first and foremost, it's from the BEP, okay? And the BEP is doing away with stars. But here's the old BEP strap, which says, if the numbers on the notes in this package do not run in sequence, the substituted notes are indicated by a star. Inquiry should include the serial numbers of the notes. Well, they're no longer required to print notes sequentially. They do, but when there's a mistake, they'll pull the mistake, but they no longer have to put a star in its place, which means this entire section here has changed on the brand new straps. So the newest straps no longer say this, which means straps like this, well, those are going to be harder to find because the new straps don't say this anymore. So it is 100 singles. They are crisp uncirculated with the exception of that one note that was in there. It is a BEP strap with the old signature on there. I will say that this, I'm gonna ship this in one of the priority boxes, so it's gonna cost me like $10 or whatever. But I am not asking an arm and a leg for this. If you want the crisp uncirculated strap, you can have the entire strap, and to cover all my costs, we're gonna say $130. Remember, 10 of that right away goes for that priority box, and I'll put it in bubble wrap and everything else just to make sure it gets there. So yeah, one strap with the old BEP strap in there, $130. That is item number 5 for the 2021 strap. And finally, I'm going to throw in a 6th item. This is actually pretty cool. This is a 1934B note, and this one is in pretty good condition. Now, I want to double check something real quick because in my head, yeah, I did. Let me double check. This is the new book, by the way. So 1950, 1934B. Okay. My 1934B, we are talking a J note, which is Kansas City. Okay. So let's look at 1934B from Kansas City. There we go. All right. In a VF20, it books at 50 bucks. Or I'm sorry, $150. And choice uncirculated, it's 375. So there's the book. Okay. And you can see they only printed 364,000 of them. So there aren't that many to begin with. Only 364,000. And this one does have a fold there. It looks like there's a little bit of wear on the top. Looks like it's got a crease there. But overall, it's pretty good. It looks like there's a little bit of a wet ink transfer from a counter stamp right here. That's what that looks like. Because I have another note that's got the actual counter stamp, and it's similar to that, but it looks like this note may have just been touching that one. Let's check the back on this one just so we can see here. A little bit there. You can see it's a little bit dark. You can see a light fold here. Looking at the top. Right here, yes, you can see the top is, I don't want to say the top is rough, but so that's what we're talking on this one. And what we are going to do, you saw the book on this one. In this condition, we're going to call this 145. This is item number 6. You can have it for 145. That's well under the price of a 20. And remember, I'm also covering shipping for you. So 145 on the 1934B. And like I said, they only printed 380,000 of these. So this is rare if they were all out there. A rare star note today has 384,000 made. They only made 384,000 of these. And these were the regular issues. So yeah, these are a little tough to find. All right. So that is number 6, 145, and it's yours. I know there's a lot of similar items this week, but I went to the bank, got all this stuff, and well, I gotta cash them out. The sad thing is that if they don't sell, I'm gonna end up probably taking them back to the bank. I had a couple other stars, those I had to return to the bank already, just because. You know, maybe I can hold on to some of these, but I'd much rather get them in the hands of people who want them. So that's what we got this week. I will put up a video shortly because hopefully you guys are bidding as we go. So hopefully I can have something out there in an hour letting you know who won. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.